Tell me a little bit about your current work and how it relates to school meals.
Okay. So I am currently the director for school nutrition in Douglas County School District, which is in Minden, Nevada. We're a pretty small district. We have 12 schools and just under 6,000 students. And so I just finished my first year in this role. And as the director, and because we are smaller, I'm in charge of everything for the programs. And I oversee creating the menus, procuring the food, making sure all the sites get what they need, um, employee management. So I kind of do it all. And I have one support staff in the kitchen to help.
Can you tell me a little bit about the size of your district and how many schools you have?
Yes, so we have 12 schools. We serve meals out of 11 kitchens. So we have our big high school that is a satellite for a smaller continuing high school.
Okay. What do you think are currently the biggest improvements you've seen in school meals?
So I have only started working in school nutrition since the Healthy, Hungry, Free Kids Act went into effect. So I've really only heard about the older meal patterns and what was served there. And I've heard a lot about at my district specifically what was served because it's a lot of, well, we used to do this. We used to do this. Why don't we do this anymore? Um, so just based on comparing to what I've heard there and what I've seen out at different districts, I'm really impressed with the amount of fruits and vegetables that are offered and that the kids have to choose from, especially with us since we do use the DoD program through the state for fruits and vegetables. We get some cool things seasonally like strawberries and kiwis, peaches, nectarines, fruits that we normally wouldn't be able to afford based on their price. And I think it's good for the kids to have those options and they're more excited than having canned fruit all the time or just like apples, bananas, and oranges.
What's the best school meal you've ever had?
So my favorite that I've ever had was when I was in school, and it was Salisbury steak with mashed potatoes and gravy, and they served it with a roll, and you got peas. So that's my favorite that I've ever had. Going back to there. But currently on the stuff that we serve now, my favorite is the barbecued chicken teriyaki that we serve over brown rice. It's a commodity product too, but I think it's awesome. The kids love it. I could eat that every day.
What words of encouragement do you have for those working in school meals and trying to improve the quality of meals served?
Well, to start with, I would say that it's hard to do alone. So trying to find others that are in your district, whether they're your own employees or their parents, teachers at the school, just getting other people involved that can help you because it is really hard to just be that only person. And then also there's a ton of resources out there already and ideas that you can draw from and look to in different groups because you don't have to recreate your own wheel, your own ideas. And then something that I've learned a lot this year is it's not going to happen overnight, and it doesn't have to be like one or two huge changes that you implement to be able to improve things. So starting small is a good place to start, and it'll help you get the ball rolling on things.
What role do you see a school cafeteria manager playing in supporting quality school meals?
So to me, having a school nutrition kitchen manager on board and somebody that wants to try new things, is open to change and ideas, is huge. You want somebody that is willing to try different things. So having their support and having them be willing to just work a little extra harder to make things look nice, whether it's drawing faces on fruit for the kids, making little sculptures or out of the fruit and making little designs, putting tablecloths on the tables for condiments. It's huge because if you don't have their support, they're the ones that are there every day doing the job and actually feeding the kids. It's going to be hard to change that perception of the school meals. You want them to really care about what they're serving, and if they don't, it makes it a little bit more difficult.
For school meal programs that have very limited resources, what's an easy way to start using social media to support their program?
Okay, so this year we did that and we just started with a Facebook page. It's easy, tons of people, millions of people have one, and it's free, which is easy. So if you have limited resources and limited funds, not a problem. You just start one, and then you just take pictures. So we took pictures ourselves. We had our managers take pictures, and we taught them what to do specifically to make a good picture. And then we just make sure to post every so often or with exciting events and that kind of thing. And we've also learned that in order to reach a younger generation and our students, we're going to create an Instagram account for next year, which is also free. So once again, we're not spending any money or doing anything different besides just trying to start something and seeing how it goes.
As a new school nutrition director, what secrets to success have you found in your first year in trying to implement new things?
Well, to start with, I think starting things slow and coming in and asking others' opinions, the managers who've been there a long time, other people on their thoughts on things and what they think works, what doesn't, and not coming in there and trying to change everything all at once. So even if I had ideas on things that I wanted to move towards or change eventually, I didn't do it right away. And I just kind of start implementing things here and there. Or we did a Taste It Tuesday, and instead of doing that twice a month or every week, we did that once a month. Because I thought it was something that we could handle. It was something that was new for them. And maybe going forward this year, we might do it more often. As they feel more comfortable with it, and we kind of learn how to do it as well. But I really think reaching out and asking for help and not be afraid to ask questions really helps a lot too. I put myself and spend a day in each kitchen working with them so that I could kind of get a feel for how everything works, because every kitchen's a little different and what works in one might not work in another also. So just trying to keep that in mind as well.